Oh, yeah, I am live. Hello. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. I get excited on Sundays because I know that the week is coming up. And what are we going to have coming up this week? Well, first of all, I am so ready for the month of June to be over. I never would have thought I would say that, but I do. I'm so ready for this month to be over. Yuck. Uh yeah. I don't like the month of June, you guys. I've maybe one day I will start to like it, but I don't know why I prefer the month of September. And then October is really my favorite month of the year. Actually, July. I like the month of July a lot. June is just bleh. So I don't know. It may have something to do with Pride Month, and not that I have anything against gay people, but it's all about the negativity that is produced out of the whole situation. Just the whole vibe. People are, what the heck? Strange. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nothing. Okay. So I wanted to come and speak about why they are gaining or other people are gaining and you are losing. Okay. Why does Jamila keep manifesting everything that she wants? Why are other people around you manifesting what they want? Well, first of all, at the top of the list, a lot of you guys are way too negative. Hi, Ranny. Much I can't pronounce that. Mukarji. You're too negative. There, I said it. You're too negative. That's why. And the sooner people accept that, the better. I tried to tell my father that he was too negative and he couldn't handle it. He could not handle it. That's why you're way too negative. If you're a negative person, if you think negative, if you talk negative about yourself and other people, if you talk negative about the world, if you talk negative about this whole thing with the crazy part about it is that there's a lot of people that walk around just vibing very low and sad and feel like this negativity about the world. Listen, boo, the government is giving away money every 3 months, and y'all scared of the corona. Oh, we all gonna die. Oh God. Look, look. Okay, let's say this. Let's say that you did catch the corona and die, right? Which more than likely you won't. You're more than likely to die from your negativity than the corona. Okay. So people get depressed. Depression is not going to get you what you want in life. You're too negative. And the people that are on positive and optimistic stuff, they are gaining. Period. That's the truth. Any questions about that? Does anybody want to debate about it? Yeah, you too negative. You said V had a lockdown. What is V? What is V? What country are you in? Stop making excuses. If you don't manifest the things that you want, you're not going to survive. You got to stop being so negative. We were in lockdown, what, months ago in the US? I don't know about where you're at, but too negative. Mm. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Prayers going out to you, but we're in the here in the US that we're like I'm sorry. Um y'all gotta stop, like I understand that if stuff is shut down, because basically the government was able to use corona to shut your businesses down. But the reason why is because y'all didn't fight. You didn't even fight it. You didn't even fight it. You didn't say anything. You just agreed. You just obeyed. Why'd you do that? A lot of companies were able to send their employees to work from home. Okay. A lot of businesses were able to do that, which saved a lot of people's jobs. But guess what? Even those people whose jobs were saved, they were all still being too negative. Way too negative. It's cold in here. No wonder I'm shivering. Let's turn this air down. Is it on? Good Lord. It's just what it is. It's hard and it's difficult to be the one telling the truth, but it's the truth. You focus on negativity all the time. That's all you focus on is negativity all the time. That's why you're losing. Did the rules from 2019 or 2018 all of a sudden change? Nope, they didn't. The rules did not change about life and manifestation. Y'all became way too negative. Spirits hovering above your head. And I'm not talking about, well, people on YouTube too, of course, but I'm talking about in everyday life. You know, these people on YouTube, they fight and they conjure up negativity so that they can get attention because they think that they're manifesting. Yes. Okay. So y'all look at way too many negative channels. Y'all listening to negativity and lies. That's why other people keep gaining, because of the law of attraction. If you do negative stuff, what you do to others is what you do to yourself. Right? Right. If you wake up every day wishing bad on people, bad is going to happen to you. So even, Dr. Fauci and the people that might be doing negative things, you can't let it take over your mind. And right now, you just got to keep yourself occupied with positivity. Stop focusing on the negativity all the time. That's why you're not manifesting anything good for yourself, because you forgot about the golden rule. What is the golden rule? What is the golden rule? Okay. And y'all are attracted to negativity, especially a bunch of y'all on YouTube. Y'all see some drama and y'all just go. You're just like, let's go. Hey, you're gonna wake up, you're gonna find yourself 2-3 years from now, and you're gonna see people that have manifested everything they wanted, and then you're not gonna have manifested nothing. Because you forgot about the golden rule. You got lost in the sauce. Your mind just went to negativity. That's why you attract negative things to you. Poverty, sickness, sadness, depression, anxiety. Yes. Okay. And right now, that's why it's a lot of your favorite YouTubers, they done burnt out. They said, oh, we got to go. They said these folk is too negative, and especially on YouTube. If it's something about negativity, y'all there, just front and center, just like, yeah, yeah. Like, no, no. Those people are going to distract you. Now, if we're talking about spiritual stuff, yeah, as a spiritualist, I have to talk about negativity sometimes. But that doesn't mean that I like it. And if y'all notice, I always transmute that energy. Anything negative, I transmute it to positive. Anything negative. Y'all got to stop being so negative. Especially those of you that are just starting out in life. Y'all do way too much negative stuff. And nobody that is negative is really manifesting the way that they want. And they know it. And they know it. Okay? They know it. Your karmic enemies, they ain't manifesting what they want. And what do? They go deeper down the rabbit hole. And they start attacking. In fact, I'm about to go over on my other channel and remove all that negative shit. Bye, 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 negativity. But bye now. You ain't going to attract good things. You're not going, especially if you manifest from within. Okay. People like me, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a spiritualist. I manifest from within. Okay. A lot of people running around here doing crazy stuff. You're not going to manifest that way. You're just not. You know, you're going to man down. That's what you're going to do. And that ain't going to do nothing but bring you more negativity. You have to speak positive things into existence. You have to think positively. People will go, the economy is bad. It is. Tell that to Amazon. Tell that to shipped.com. Tell that to any business that is flourishing. And you think the economy is bad because the government is giving out money? Y'all done lost your mind. That look, listen, it's only gonna be a small percentage of people that actually understand what I'm saying. There's only gonna be a small number of people. Even when they was giving out PPP loans, people was being negative. People gonna go to jail for that. The only people that are going to jail are the people that are committing fraud to get the loan, or it's actually just free money. Y'all think it doesn't make any sense. And see, we're not going through a depression. Y'all just depressed. Y'all just depressed. We're not going through a depression. The economy is not falling. Goodness gracious. Now, if the government were not giving out free, and see, here's the thing, I'm having a past life regression right now. Thank God. Look, in my previous life, I lived during the 20s and the 30s. Government wasn't giving out free nothing. If your neighbor wasn't willing to help you, you was screwed if you didn't have nothing. So, but y'all think the opposite. Oh, the government's giving out free money. And there are a lot of people that are several months behind on their rent. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people that are behind on their bills. The one thing that y'all shouldn't have done was kept these courthouses and police stations popping. That's what everybody did. During the Great Divide, during the Golden Exchange, where we have a freaking asteroid filled with gold, copper, and platinum, everybody, like a lot of y'all on the earth, is just doing the fool. And that's why they don't care if some of y'all die. They don't care because you're too negative anyway to survive anyway. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people understand. And then people will look at you and get mad. That's basically what people did. Listen, the reason why people were so negative about people getting those PPP loans, the only reason is because they were upset at people that had their own businesses, which is petty as hell. So, and even if you didn't have a business, you could have started one and said, well, hopefully you don't have to do that. But and it just didn't make no sense. Negativity is negativity is negativity is negativity. And if you surround yourself with it, then you're going to have negative things manifest in your life. If you sit around and worry about the corona, you're going to end up having symptoms of corona. If you sit around and worry about your health, you're going to end up having health symptoms. If you sit around and worry about being evicted, okay. So I heard that they extended the whole rent thing or mortgage thing to where, because technically mortgage companies, they can't foreclose on you right now. Mortgage companies can't foreclose right now. And why do y'all think that is? Y'all think it's just because, oh Lord, we doing bad. No, it's because we're doing good. Now I understand now and see mortgage. Now it's very different if you're paying rent, especially if you're paying rent privately to somebody that need that money to eat. But the banks, you know, they so most of the people that are even investing in real estate, they're on top of each other. They're on top of themselves because they're just paying a mortgage with what they get. Same thing with renters. But a lot of people just decided, oh, negative, negative, negative. And this is one of the reasons why people did social distancing. People didn't want to answer their phone. People didn't want to talk to certain people because you're too negative. You need to step your game up. A lot of people that was manifesting by coming online calling people a fucking poopy face. It's time to step your game up. Because people are actually not gravitating towards negative. They're not. Nobody even wants to hear the negativity anymore. Nobody. Y'all views done dropped on YouTube significantly, especially the ones that do negative stuff. And people, and let me just say this, views don't matter if your video is shit, is crap. Sorry. Now that's not me being negative. That's me just speaking the truth. You got enemies. Who cares? Do something about it and focus on the positive things in your life. Then when you tell people, why don't you do some spiritual work on it? They'll go, oh, well, you know, I'm not going to do nothing with that witchcraft. Sir, what you're experiencing right now is somebody's witchcraft. It's called medical witchcraft. Or you're not paying attention. No, they're not. And then people will come over here and tell me that I am stupid. If y'all want to have these talks, these pep talks, then what my spirits have decided to do is we're going to do a golden rule club for you people that don't know the golden rule, or people that do know the golden rule and they want to get in on some protection and some guidance. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I have been completely out on my own. I'm on my own. I've been out on my own, earning my own income and earning a gainfully self-employed. I am gainfully self-employed. I've been gainfully self-employed since 2015. So I think I know what I'm talking about here. A lot of all of y'all do is lose and get jealous of people that win. And I'm not talking about just money, because what the fuck is good is money gonna do you if you're miserable? What good is that big old fat juicy ass fucking steak gonna do to you if you're miserable? It's not gonna do you no good. In fact, your body won't even absorb the nutrients. That's why people are so sick and unhealthy these days, because they're too negative. You got way too much negative energy pulsing through your veins. You can't even absorb nutrients from food. That's people's problem. And the more negative you are, the deeper you go down. I call it the rabbit's butthole. It's what I call it. Y'all too negative. I'd say probably about 60 to probably 70 to 80% of the world is way too negative. Y'all are. And then y'all be like, what the fuck is she talking about? Well, there it is right there. You just said, what the fuck is she? Because everything that somebody tells you that is correct, you will reject the idea simply because you don't like them. Okay. And I told people, you don't got to like me, but you will respect me. Is that not the truth? Hey, indigenous mystic trucker. Hello. It's no question as to if money is out there. That's no question. And then many of you guys are hoarding money when you need to spend it on your spiritual stuff. So that's why, and a lot of y'all cheap. A lot of y'all are cheap. I'm getting ready to expose my father. My father, the most negative ninny that ever existed in the world. My father is negative. My father is toxic. I hear him at work having a conversation with somebody. A guy comes in and he's asking him a question. And I hear my father say, well, so and so and so, he didn't want to pay me to do this. Do you blame him? You're too negative. It doesn't matter if you pretend to be positive. If you're actually negative, people ain't going to want to pay you. So when I heard my father say that, while at the same time, he was trying to literally crush my heart chakra at the same time. Like, my father really triggered me the last time I spoke to him on the phone. I was very disappointed in him, but I'm always disappointed in my father. Okay. Being very, 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 very negative. That's why the man didn't want to pay you. That's why you're not making no money, Dad. And see, my dad is a baby boomer. He's damn near 70 years old. So they don't want to listen to the youngsters, but yet they, you know what I'm saying? They want to always, but it ain't just the older people. It's, you can be a younger person and be a negative ass person about every damn thing. Just everything is, oh, woe is me. Oh, this world is messed up. Oh no, your world is messed up. Their world is messed up. See what I'm saying? Like, y'all just don't, it's hard to get y'all to grasp it. Y'all don't know how to work out your problems. You got people on here still making videos about black men and black women and degrading and dogging each other out. So spiritual enlightenment is needed really, really bad. It is on a mass level. And then people will say, well, Jamila, why won't you do this for me for free? I'm not going to deal with your wretched ass for free. You wretched and you're ratchet. And that's why you don't manifest anything. I have manifested hundreds of thousands of dollars the past 6 years just by being positive. And I've had to deal with some extremely negative shit. I'm talking, and y'all ain't dealing with half of the shit I was dealing with. Shit, I had, when I first started my business, I had people knocking on my door literally, and I was still able to manifest because I didn't take it as a negative. I didn't take it as a negative. It was just like, hey, how you doing, friend? You know, oh, I'm doing great. You know, just meditating and meditating and chilling and relaxing, chilling like a villain. A lot of y'all would have lost y'all mind if you'd have went through what the hell I went through for 6 years straight. You would have lost your damn minds and probably killed a bunch of people. I stayed positive and transmuted a lot of that energy. I made a lot of friends. I made a lot of friends. You know, when they was doing what they was doing, people was coming back to me getting spiritual advice, buying readings. So while my enemies was trying to be negative, they were actually putting money in my pocket. If I would have been actually guilty of those allegations, then I wouldn't have survived it. But since I'm just like, hey man, I'm just trying to make sure that my children are secure. Do we not all have that right? And we all Have that right. So I have a backbone, which is something a lot of people don't damn have. Period. And if you're supposed to be practicing witchcraft and your witchcraft is not manifesting anything, why do you think why? You know, I be seeing y'all because I'm gonna be proud of y'all when y'all don't put no thumbs down on my videos. I'm gonna be so proud. I'm gonna be like, you know, I'm a proud mama right now. But right now, I'm not proud of y'all at all because y'all still thumbsing down my videos. Hmm. All I do is take those numbers and transmute it though. I read the numbers that of the thumbs down as a positive. Everything is a positive. Everything is a positive. Nothing is going to happen to you that is negative, but y'all worry. And the reason why y'all worry is because y'all got those worrying spirits on you. That's why you worry so much. You worry warts. You're sitting there and then you're doing all of this negative stuff and you're wasting your energy, especially if you're a spiritual practitioner. Now, I do believe in matters of the heart. I believe that if it is something that is bothering you, you should deal with it. But how do you deal with it? The way I see it is I don't let nothing bother me, and whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all will break up with people, y'all will part ways with people, you know, just because they didn't meet your expectations or something as far as something that they were supposed to be doing. Y'all are not holders of material things. You are victims of materialism. Instead of you being material, you're just a victim of materialism and you allow yourself to be a victim. You allow yourself to let Dr. Fossey scare you. You allow yourself to let your enemies scare you. You're frightened of your enemies. You are. And you don't have enough confidence. You lack confidence. And you're not transmuting your enemy's negative energy or sending it back. You're not even sending it back. If it's negative, your intuition will tell you if it's energy that you can use. If it's energy that you can't use, you're supposed to send it back. Y'all not even see y'all laying down like dogs and taking it. That's why your enemies is trampling all over your ass. Male and female. Don't matter what sex you are or what race you are. If you are laying down like a doggy, like a good doggy, and taking it, then you're not going to get shit. And you're not going to handle your business. I'm doing my live review today, and my client won because she knew what she had to do. Now she's blessed with even more money and spiritual enlightenment as well. Okay, feeling good. And y'all better not throw. I'm gonna make sure I do some protection for my client because she is so sweet and she's so pretty. She's so pretty. So I'm not gonna let y'all come crazy at her. If she tell me something bothering her, I'm gonna handle you. I got black candles, white candles, and red candles ready for your jealous ass. Y'all be jealous of people in the damn situation don't even apply to you. Ooh, I'm mad. Oh, nothing bad happened to you. Oh, fuck. I'm mad. Even if something bad has happened to you, The worst mistake that you can make is wish bad on innocent people that did nothing to you. That is the worst mistake. That's the quickest way to get up out of here, too. That's a quick way to get your ass up out of here. Okay? Because the universe is not really, like, Mother Earth is not really supporting that energy right now. If the first thing that you thought when the coronam hit was that you was gonna die, then that's exactly probably what happened. And then you be trying to bring other people in, and we's gonna die, y'all. You want to bet on that? So a lot of y'all are just too negative. You're too negative. You think negative. You live in negativity. You breed negativity. You're breeding negativity. You're not even. What the hell? And some people want to die. There's some people that want to die. They're like, I want to go be with so and so because I get it. I get it. Because I watched, oh God, y'all, last night I watched The Exorcism of Michael King. It was so disturbing. I was like, what the hell? Thank God his daughter was okay. You know, I just unsubbed from a bunch of negative people that's always reporting negativity. I just unsubbed. I know that there's some of your subscribers that, maybe you're at a spiritual point where you have to focus on that negativity all the time. Who am I to judge? But all I know is that what works for Jamila, is positivity. So I have a money attraction and a good spirit, spiritual enlightenment attraction spell that I'm going to show you guys today. How many of you are going to thumbs it down? Hmm? And whoever thumbs it down, why you thumbsing it down? So the thumbs down have nothing to do with me at all. I don't take it personal. I don't take it personal at all. I know when I cam up, I get more thumbs up. But, this is a very difficult discussion that we need to have. And, it's not just the actions that you take, it is your mind. Your minds are too negative. So I got up this morning and I connected with self because that's the first person that you connect with. And I was like, hey, feeling pretty good. But then I could smell the sewer a little bit. I could smell the sewer a little bit because my boys, they haven't quite grasped the concept of closing the toilet seat. Also another thing, but it wasn't an actual smell. It was my clairsentience. I think that's what they call it. And I said, oh shit, the world is negative. And y'all are being negative today. You are. And part of the reason is because y'all don't believe that you need cleanses, because one of my ex-clients lost her goddamn mind. So for some reason, y'all didn't think y'all needed a cleanse, but you know, so during this time, the hell, she's due for a cleanse. She probably gonna come back and get a cleanse. She gonna be like, look, Jamila, I know we fell out, but I need a cleanse. I bet you she will. I won't tell nobody. She'll be like, buddy. That person absorbed a bunch of somebody else's negativity, and we all know who. We all know whose negativity she absorbed. Poor thing. I ain't even mad at her no more. I'm not. I'd like to help her, but the problem is that my trust is gone, and so I can't deal with somebody that I can't trust. So I would ask for insurance. I would say you're gonna have to pay insurance on that. If a client flips out, and comes back. If they flip out, do crazy stuff, which I've never had that happen before ever. I've had clients, vamp out on me and become demonic, but I usually always talk them off the ledge and they come back, they apologize. So, but if you did what she did, now the price is double. You're going to have to pay double or triple the amount that you paid before because I got to have insurance on you. So from here on out, any work that she gets to me, she's got to pay 3 times the normal price. So, and I doubt she'd do that. But I'm telling y'all that y'all all of a sudden felt like a lot of people felt that y'all listened to the wrong person. How you gonna listen to somebody that's demonically possessed and don't even know it? Y'all need cleanses. A lot of y'all that were in the circle needed cleanses. I don't know why you didn't get them. You should have got them. When I show y'all the candles down there, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? Everybody's candle is coming out black at the goddamn top. Everybody's candle. The white and the black candles, all of them are coming out black at the top. So we're going to do a candle interpretation today too, so y'all can understand this. You're just too negative. You're thinking too negative. Because you've got mind. Well, first of all, there is a such thing as spiritual parasites that are in your mind. And Jamila knows how to remove them. So somebody told you that Jamila was a poopy face. Or if somebody told you years, because basically that's what they tried to make it look like, her and the other chick. And I'm very upset with them because that was very, very irresponsible because they know that people need my help. So there was but y'all can't listen to that. You have to understand that. See, that's why they don't. And so when you look at the person that is responsible for all the negativity, because some of y'all do, a lot of y'all that watch me don't watch this other person. I don't think. A lot of y'all stopped watching this one person. That's where all that negativity came from. Sister girl need an exorcism. Like y'all know on Practical Magic, it reminded me of that movie Practical Magic. Y'all remember Jimmy Angel Love? Jimmy Angel Love. Remember how they had to kill him because he was about to kill them, and then they brought him back to life and he was a demon. And then he took possession of what was her name? I can't remember Nicole Kidman's name in the movie. Sister girl needed a fucking a spiritual intervention. And I was still too pissed off at her about Christmas. So I'm the type of person that you piss me off, fuck you. Bye. What? And you said that I had to worry about what again? Y'all too negative. And I noticed that a lot of y'all fell for the okey doke, and those people that fell for the okey doke are not manifesting. They losing. They losing. They don't have nothing really positive to report. So that's why when I that's and when they saw that Jamila is doing it big still, when they saw that I was with that I'm winning, instead of them lighting candles to give themselves spiritual enlightenment, they tried to send bad energy to me. Now tell me if that was smart. I'm sorry, you're not smart. You're not smart. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna it take me 5 minutes to reverse some shit. Just bam, 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 sending it back to them. So then you realize, why am I doing that at all? And you're not going to get paid to do no spiritual work on Jamila. You're not going to get paid for that. Sorry, the universe does not support that. Okay, you're not going to get paid for that. So a lot of y'all that got a problem with me and a lot of y'all that feel like y'all doubt me. And I'm like, she don't even have no reasonable doubt. So none of it made sense. Y'all gravitate towards negativity and demons and bad spirits. Y'all do. And y'all got to admit it. Y'all gravitate towards negative, low vibrational people that have a bunch of negativity in them. I just had somebody try to give me advice that literally has been live for the last 72 hours, scared, having a fucking panic attack, basically, telling people that he don't even know that they need to die. Literally, the past 72 hours straight. But he's going to give me some advice ever. Get on my level. Get on my level is what I say to them. Okay. The past 72 hours, just, oh, kill yourself. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And we're going to, it's like, oh man, like you're pathetic. You just hopeless. You know that song, they say I'm hopeless, like a penny with a hole in it. Basically, he's a penny with a hole in it. And y'all will go and listen and stay wrapped up in that frequency and then wonder why I can't manifest. Because you can't do nothing with that energy. that you can't do nothing with that. But you can do something with common sense, can't you? Can't you do something with common sense? Can't you use my energy? Yep, you can't. You can't use that kind of energy, and neither can he. That's why he probably woke up with less than $100 in his fucking bank account. Male or female, you're not going to manifest with that negativity. Now, when I talk to y'all about y'all enemies, what do? We reverse they little baby bottle magic. Look, we call it little baby bottle because they always talk about they jars and bottles. We reverse they little baby magic and we move on. Y'all be for hours and hours thinking about what the enemy is trying to do to you. You ain't winning, and you damn sure ain't got no spiritual enlightenment. Now, I want y'all to put this on your calendars. Make sure you click the bell notifier. We're going to do some Shiva meditation at midnight. And we're going to give Shiva offering because I got a couple of gallons of fresh milk down there, you know. And milk done got cheap. I noticed that milk was $1.69 at Kroger. According to everybody else, though, food went up. Food looked like it's getting cheaper to me. So I said, shit, let me get 2 gallons of this milk. It was only $1.69 for a gallon. Ain't nothing wrong with that milk shit. All they do is they take out of a lot. They take out of a lot of the cow's hormones. That's why it's pasteurized, okay? And raw milk is good, especially if you need something very nutrient dense. Okay, but most of y'all are grown and walk, but listen, people that don't drink milk are at a very, very high risk of mental and physical illnesses, period. So, you know, I don't know when we went on this health kick, but everybody that I know that stopped drinking milk about 10, 20 years ago, they dying or sick or dead or dead. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of y'all are, you think you lactose intolerant. That's that demon. That demon is not allowing you to absorb nutrients. So that means that you got to do what? You got to clean out your gut. So when you drink milk and you start farting and shitting, that is because something is coming out of you. Now, if you get nauseous, I understand not wanting to be nauseous. Get you a cleanse. A lot of y'all, look, let me tell you something. People don't realize how sacred the cow is. And that's why I have a cow skull in my kitchen. That's why I always have food in my refrigerator. And people will look, oh, what is that? What is she doing? What do you think I'm doing? What do you think? Guys, I can't with some of these people in this world. And if you have any kind of glimmer of hope and listen to yourself, you will listen to what I am saying. Because I'm not worried about paying my rent for July. The government gonna pay my rent in July. You know why? Because we about to get some more we about to get them advanced child tax credit money coming in July. So I'm not saying this to you because I'm trying to get you to come and buy spells from me. Fuck that. I don't have to work that hard anyway. I'm just telling y'all what I know about what I know. Y'all too negative. If you trying to be an entrepreneur, you need to get on a better frequency. Otherwise, you're never going to manifest anything except for a headache or a heartache, because nobody is going to be your victim either. You know, there's a lot of people that they take they shit. And you know what? The extremely negative people, the people that are too far gone, I can't, I don't want to say I can't do nothing for them because I can, but you know, they would have to be willing to accept it. They would have to be willing to accept the truth and to accept the help that I give them. So, you know, how palatable are those people going to be? You know, they're not going to be very palatable. I'm not going to be able to reach those people. But those of you that are still halfway listening or still halfway here, because, you know, a lot of those people, the reason why they talk about death so much is because they're standing at death's door and not in a good way, not in a positive way. So, you know, and yeah, I told y'all that negativity was going to start killing people. It's actually, negativity is actually killing people. Did y'all know that? And then they'll say, oh, I thought you were supposed to be a sponge. Uh-uh. I can't absorb all your goddamn negative energy. So people that project and send out nothing but negative energy, they're way too toxic to handle it on their own. At this point, they probably need to throw up. Probably gonna throw up yellow stuff. Probably gonna throw up some yellow vomit. Foamy yellow is how it comes out of the lungs. And then they feel better and they be like, so when you start to understand that it starts with you, you have to be the change that you want to see. Okay. You have to be the change that you want to see. And you got to stop being so damn negative. I cuss. That don't mean I'm a negative person. I got a habit of cussing. But yeah, you got to stop being so negative. Hey, Miranda. Can I get some numbers from y'all that are watching? How many thumbs up do we have versus how many thumbs down? I guess I could turn on my TV and look. I like those numbers, but It reminds me of the people that are just in a very, very negative place and confused. So, as an empath and a humanitarian, because I am a humanitarian. Uh, there's people that'll walk around. I ain't got no hope for this world no more. No, you should wake up and say, I have all the hope for the world. If you concerned about the world, then you need to think positively. Okay. Now, some people they like, look, me and mine. Okay. If you wake up every day and you think, I am going to manifest positive things, I am going to have spiritual enlightenment. Spiritual enlightenment is very important because what do you get with that? You get healing energy, you get trust, you get stability, you get security within your heart. A lot of people that are on the attack, they are insecure and they feel the need to make other people feel insecure. They do. I'm feeling actually extra gravy today. I'm gonna eat some we having liver and onions with rice and gravy today. I thought about making, you know what? I think I might make some mashed potatoes instead of rice. I'm not sure though, and probably later on, probably I'm gonna play some music. I'm in that kind of mood. I am just, oh my God, the way my spirits have been blessed. Are you freaking kidding? People they'll be like, Jamila, I hate you. You are because you a witch and you broke, Jamila. It's like I am because from what I can see, my spirits don't do nothing but keep blessing me, and it because they're projecting, right? But as far in my world, hell, what did I order off of Amazon last night? I ordered the clippies so that I can finish locking up my hair. So I ordered clippies. I ordered 2 packages. Okay. They were $6 per package. And then what the fuck else did I order from Amazon? Damn it. It was another thing that I ordered. Hold on, y'all. So that's what I ordered. I ordered corkscrews. I ordered a variety pack of corkscrews because of those 2 bottles that I received because I need them. And I'm going to show you the updates on the apothecary. Things are coming along great with that. I'm almost done. I think I only have like maybe 5 or 6, maybe about 7 more herbs I need to bottle. I keep finding herbs around here that I already had that I'm going to bottle also. So And so I ordered corkscrews for those cute little frosted glass apothecary. Yeah, I said it correctly. Apothecary bottles. And so you have to be into herbs and you have to be into witchcraft to appreciate my apothecary. Okay. So, I'll be showing y'all an exciting update on that today. And I am excited to show my progress in that. What's wrong with showing? What's wrong with that? Even though people get jealous, and I don't do nothing with jealous energy, I just send that back. Y'all, I can't do nothing with jealousy energy. That's the lowest energy. That's the lowest vibrational energy you can ever have is jealousy over what somebody else has. I'm sorry. No, you got to learn to not be jealous. People that are jealous, they genuinely don't and can't appreciate their own life, which is an insult to God because God gave you what God gave you for a reason. And no, I'm not excited about somebody being jealous of me. No, I'm not. I'd rather show those people the way. I'd rather bless them with spiritual enlightenment. Now, it's one thing that I can give you for free. I mean, but will you accept it? It's the same thing as your gut. Your gut is not absorbing your nutrients. It's not. So even though I give you spiritual enlightenment, I'm giving y'all spiritual enlightenment right now, doesn't mean you're going to accept it. A lot of people will accept it. Thank you. Thank you. So spiritual enlightenment is very important. Not being scared, not being insecure in this world, thinking and speaking positive things into existence. Most of y'all are way too negative, and that's why you can't manifest. So it is what it is. It's the same thing, the same teachings that I've had for the past 6 years about manifesting your reality and what you want in life. It hasn't changed. And that's why I was able to manifest that beautiful apothecary down there. And I'm just every time I walk in there, like when you walk into my apothecary, those herbs are vibrating on such a beautiful frequency. It's very grounding. I love being in my kitchen. I do. It's a beautiful feeling that the herbs are giving, and then a beautiful vibe. So I personally, I have went on YouTube and I have looked at other witches apothecaries, and they've got some beautiful apothecaries out there. But what good is a herb if it's not doing you any good? What's the point in having a herb if the herb is not doing what it's supposed to? You can't even charge a herb if you're a negative person. You don't even know how to charge the herb to tell it to do what you need it to do because they've spoken curses over all of the herbs, right? So, you have to charge those herbs. And so, you know, you yeah, I you know what I'm saying? It's kind of difficult to get people that have because some people they take their misunderstandings to their grave, and sometimes literally to their grave. Um, and you just have to, listen to my voice and try to listen to the voice of your spirit guides. Because I could feel it. I could feel it. Like when I got up this morning, spirit let me know, oh, you on cloud nine. But then when the rest of the world starts to settle in, and I feel other people and their vibrations and their energies. It's like, oh my God. Get a cleanse. Cleanses work. Now, some of y'all got to go beyond the cleanse because some of y'all have grandpas and fathers and great grandpas or grandmas and mothers or great grandmas. And they may have raised you very negatively. Um, and you just can't seem to get past it, and that is because there's bindings on you. And see, that's a demonic entity that has attached to you. If a cleanse, because I tell people all the time, look, you need more. Look, I always tell people up front, you need more than a cleanse, but a cleanse will buy you some time. I tell people the goddamn truth. A cleanse will buy you time, but if you got something like that going on, it's some kind of demonic contract on your soul or something, and you need to do more work. And I don't do that work for free. I am not going to travel to the bowels of hell to you for you, not to you, for you. I'm not going to travel to the bowels of hell for you for free. God damn it. Because some of those entities is killing people. You think I'm going to risk my life, which it ain't really a risk on my life per se, like my whole life. It's not going to be the totality of my life. It might make me have to take a bath. I may have to get in a tub. I may have to, just relax for a couple of days, or just take it easy for a couple of days while I'm helping you fight that spiritual battle. And then people will say, oh, that's too expensive. Well, how much is your soul worth? Because I know mine is worth a lot. And people will say, oh, well, it's bullshit. Well, then go to church. Go to church then and see what they'll do for you. Go to church then. And ain't nothing wrong with church. If you don't have the money, then go to church. A lot of these people ain't gonna do that. And even when they go to church, they still gonna come back on the same BS. Okay. So you have to understand what is going on here. Those of you that are smart, you're gonna listen to what I say, and you're probably gonna either do the spiritual work yourself, or you're gonna come to me. And by the time we get to Lanasa, you're gonna be sitting there like, oh my God, just like the miracles is flowing into you. You're gonna be feeling secure. Right now, there's a lot of people that feel insecure and scared. Now, that's why they attack people with children. Because anybody that has children, especially those of y'all that got like 7-11 children, y'all about to get a huge check from the government. So God bless all of my mamas and my daddies out there that y'all about to get that money. And I'm happy for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You pay some of them bills, or either you may have to get you another place if you're too far behind. If you're too far in the hole, just go ahead and get you another place. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. Somebody will rent to you. Trust me. Okay. And you'll be okay. I know I'm ready to get out at the lake and do me some fishing is what I'm ready to do. And you know what? When I go fishing, I'll go live and stuff. I don't, first of all, YouTube was not supposed to be a stressful place, but of course, people will try to make it stressful. But I actually like sharing my world with YouTube. I have no problem with that. There's certain aspects of my world that I can't share with YouTube, but there's quite a bit that I can. So, hopefully a lot of people will be spiritually enlightened by that, and you will understand. A lot of people, they just don't understand, and so that's why my clients, when my client comes on here, she ain't gonna owe nobody no explanation at all. She's just gonna tell her story. So, I'm just saying, and when you start to think more positive, and when you start to learn to speak positive, if you have a negative thought, you need to counteract that negative thought process. Your negative thought processes is what's keeping you in a cycle. Okay. Hey, Diane. Good morning. Good morning. How's the puppies doing? Or the poochies? You don't have puppies. You have grown dogs. How's the dogs doing? I was thinking about getting a dog. I'm gonna wait though. I'm gonna wait. So if you're stuck in a negative place, you pretty much ain't gonna manifest much. You're not gonna manifest a lot. You may manifest because maybe people will feel sympathy for you. Okay. People will feel sympathy for you, but there's nothing more empowering than manifesting and feeling positive. It's very difficult to feel positive about yourself because spoil rotten. Oh, that's so sweet. Give them a hug for me. You have such good dogs. Every time I see you share their pictures on Facebook, I'm like, oh, this is such a cute doggy. I love it when people share pictures of their dogs and stuff. It's so adorable. Dogs are very sacred too. Dogs are sacred. Dogs are very sacred. So are cats. But you know what? I like cats. I do. I know I love them too. I like cats, but I prefer dogs, honestly. Um, Cats are sneaky and conniving sometimes. I got so mad at that cat. Why all my cats? Zelda was my dog. I had to rehome my dogs and my cats. Actually, that's crazy. I can't remember my cat's name. Zeus. And she was a girl. I didn't know that Zeus was a girl till she came home pregnant. I was like, oh Lord. But that freaking cat Zeus would always kill my plants. And every time I get a cat, the cat just kills all of my potted plants. Just want to dig down in the dirt, dig up the roots, uh, tear up and play with the leaves and stuff. Why do cats do that? And you know what? I could imagine that even if I tried to slickly, like on some slick stuff, get a cat and hang and get some plants, because every time I get a cat, I get plants too. And so, like, I guess I could hang them up, but knowing me, and I guess this is negative speaking, but the cat would probably be swinging from the hanging plant. I probably go down there and catch them swinging from the plant that's hanging up, try to hang them up high away from them. They've been done jumped up there. So the next animal I'm gonna get is a dog. I'm probably gonna get my dog probably by this fall, or probably sometime around Lanasa. Lanasa is on August the 1st, by the way. So anyway, it's very difficult to stay. Well, it's not very difficult. You just have to have some kind of enlightenment in order to because honestly, like, and a lot of people will try to cover up things by not cover up. I don't want to say that. You gotta laugh at your enemies. You gotta laugh at your enemies or who you think is your enemies, you know, and get on with life. That's what you have to do, you know. And yeah, there's a lot of negative things that you guys are dealing with. I was just recently dealing with some past memories from the past, and I was processing it, and I processed it, and I processed it over the weekend. And I'm just ready to get married and have a man in my life that loves me. That's pretty much. And y'all know what I was dealing with yesterday because I talked about it. And talking about it definitely does make you feel better, but you gotta, like, any kind of any level of trauma that may be afflicting you, you'll want to cleanse. You want to do a cleanse on it, okay, and be very specific. That's why when y'all get y'all cleanses, I ask y'all, is there anything in particular that you feel could be holding you back? Okay. And you never know how it's affecting you on a multiple level. So, that is the reason why it is important to understand these things and understand self so that you can get past it, so that you can, start to, manifest better, so that you can start to manifest the things that you want. Okay. And, yeah, you got enemies that can, I guess they can curse you. Really honestly, this whole spiritual warfare thing and the whole thing with, like, hell, I think that my hex remover rituals, besides the generational hex remover, that can take me a while, but it literally takes 5 minutes to reverse a hex. It doesn't take hours and hours and hours. You got to get on with it. Get on with it. Get on with life. Get on with life is what you have to do. Now, it's not to say that you should be in denial or ignore, because I know that I had been having some symptoms, some stuff that I had been going through. I don't mind telling y'all. Um, you know, everybody knows that I don't have a car at the moment, and that doesn't mean that I can't afford one at all. Just haven't had much of a need for one. But, I sometimes struggle with, because, I'll take a Lyft or an Uber if I need to go to the store. Either friends of mine will go to the store for me. But I was having some issues getting in the car with people, and I kept wondering, why do I have anxiety? And it was because I had some trauma. I had some trauma years ago because I had gotten into the car with a stranger. Now, am I going to manifest that again? No, hell no. I know that ain't nothing like that going to happen to me. Okay. Because I'm connected. Okay. So I don't have to worry about that now, but it was something that came to the surface so that I could deal with it, because I had not dealt with it. In fact, I think I got to ask my friend, because it actually reconnected me with a friend of mine, which is so cool, because me and her had such good times back in the day. Um, and because, but I had, I had been wondering where that had been coming from. And it was actually from something that happened to me when I was about, I think I may have been, I'm going to find out the exact year that it happened, but I think I may have either been 15, 16, or 17. I'll have to find out the exact year. At any rate, I had went through date rape, and I didn't realize how much it was still affecting me. I didn't realize it. And so, you know what I had to do? I had to purge it. I had to purge myself of that. Okay. So, and that was something. And so here's the thing about traumas in the past. When your mind goes back to that trauma, then that means that that is what you're supposed to be dealing with at that moment. And especially if feel the need to talk about it. And so that's pretty much what that was. And so a lot of y'all will go and see therapists, but you're just going around in a circle on a gerbil wheel, because the therapist is not going to light a candle for you so that you can purge that negativity, or either transmute it mind, body, and spirit. So this is the reason why people still lose that have trauma, because they just go around in circles about their trauma and they don't really do anything about it. So, I am a spiritualist, yeah, and I've been through traumatic stuff. What y'all think led me to all of this? Because God had a plan for me. And I just thank God that I don't have like sexual issues because of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I told y'all, that is connected to everything. Okay. It's a very unfortunate thing to be a woman or a man that has rape happen to them, but you can turn that misfortune into something good for yourself. You know, if I were, go tell your brother. You hear the sound of the groceries? Well, go get your brother. In fact, it's 12 o'clock. He probably, y'all. So I'm gonna go because my groceries are here, and I will see y'all later. If you either you listen or you don't, the negative people, watch them. Watch the negative people. Watch and feel the negative people, because a lot of y'all are empathic. Okay, so watch them and feel them. They'll be wishing death on other people. They'll be acting crazy. They'll be, and at the same time, you can tell that they are lacking something. They're lacking something. They're not getting what they want out of life. And the reason why is like a snake eating its tail. The reason why you're not getting shit out of life is because you're negative. And the reason why you're negative is because you ain't getting shit out of life. So, you know, and I just, it is what it is, y'all. And yeah, they'll say, well, they're doing stuff to us, and yeah, they are. But I mean, do you not have the education? Did you not understand how to counteract that? If I have a problem, or if I feel like an enemy has cursed me or blocked me, or or done something to me, I just calmly do the work to do it. Maybe that's why it's so easy for me, because I just, I know what it takes to actually, get yourself through that stuff. So maybe that's why it's like breathing to me. It's just like breathing. If I sense negative energy coming in of any sorts, I just send it back or transmute it, and I keep it moving. This is one of the reasons why, especially y'all that stay wrapped up in beefs for years and years and years and years and years. And I was wrapped up in some beefs for years and years and years and years, and that didn't stop me from manifesting. But now Spirit is saying, okay, we've moved beyond this, right? Right. And if you can't move beyond it, then you're probably cursed or either demonic, one or the other. Everybody don't need a curse removal. Some people are just filled with negative energy, but a lot of y'all do need cleanses. And just to remind y'all, my cleanses are going off sale on the 4th of July. So the 5th of July, everything will be back up at its regular price at midnight on the 4th. Okay. So, and stop allowing other people to tell you how to spend your money. Because all of my clients, they'll come back and they'll say, this was the best way that I've spent my money. So I don't worry about, if I were worried about my enemies, I would have been homeless by now. I ain't never been homeless. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to understand that you got to you have to, first of all, you do have to have faith. But then again, if you want to be a spiritualist, you got to have enlightenment. That's how a spiritualist makes it, is by that enlightenment. Okay. And if you the type of person that would judge your world based upon someone else's behavior, then you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. The moment that you start taking on the negative energies of your enemy, that's negative. Because enemy, and they're not, to me, I don't have no enemies, because I ain't really made no enemies personally. But there's folks that do hate on me, and I don't care. My newest and favorite thing is Amazon Prime. I sit here, I do my work, I do the spiritual work, and I lay back and relax, and I watch me some Amazon Prime. And Amazon Prime is, they done kind of, I don't know, they done kind of, they probably done beat Netflix, because Netflix, boy. But I like to keep my Netflix account, because but Amazon Prime, they got what's that show, American Horror Story? They got that on there now. So they got some series on there that you can watch with your Amazon Prime membership. Hell, I need to go work for Amazon. No, I'm joking. I ain't gonna go work for Amazon. I will, however, set up a store. I've been trying to figure that out. I've been trying to figure out how to set up my Amazon store. It's very confusing, and I figure when it's time, is the Spirit gonna take me right to it when it's time. So I don't never do something. If something is confusing to me, I'll go back later because I'm only expanding right now. I'm already set and stable in my business. So doing an Amazon store would be an expansion. Okay. So a lot of people think when they go to other sites to do things that they're somehow downgrading, but in reality, you're expanding. And so in a few months, when I finally get that damn thing set up, am I going to sit up here and say to myself, oh, why I didn't do this months ago? You'll never do stuff like that. Like, people don't really understand the energy and the vibrations and frequency of money. They don't really understand it. They're too regretful. They're not hopeful. At the foundation of it, you gotta have hope. But it's not just about hope, it's about action that you take. So I am gonna do a golden rule positive life path manifestation group. It'll be tiered, and spirits do want me to do that because people tend to like that. You know what I'm saying? They like their monthly subscription. So it'll be like a monthly subscription fee that you pay for work. That way it'll help you, especially a lot of you guys that are at the 7 of Cups right now. It will help you put things into perspective, and then it will also help you to get the magic and to get the energy, and you're not feeling scattered all over the place, because there's a lot of people that just feel scattered and unorganized. Okay, and trust me, I'm not all the way organized either. I'm not perfect. That apothecary is organized though. It's popping, but I could, I need to organize my closet. I'll be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with honesty. It's just that I ain't had the time. I'm so busy with business. So it's not necessarily a priority. And then a lot of y'all that are judging yourself based upon how well you can keep things clean and stuff, you really down low in the lower vibrational field, because you don't even realize that when you start to manifest money, you can create jobs. You can just pay somebody to organize that for you too. So a lot of people, a lot of these men are real primitive. They'll run around here. They'll be like, oh, she don't keep her house clean enough. Well, why can't you afford a maid? She busy. Women have a lot more to think about. A lot of us women, especially women like me, we have a lot more to think about other than, oh, the house is clean. Is it clean? When it comes to that type of thing. Now, I have been watching, y'all, I like this show, Hoarders. And but most of y'all don't have that issue. You stress out about things that you shouldn't have to stress out about, and you're judging people based upon certain things that really, really kind of don't matter. And so when you judge other people, you judge yourself. And so a lot of people are stressed and pulling their hair out, hair growing gray, because, and it's like, well, step your game up. Okay. Especially if you a man. A lot of these men, oh, I don't want her because her bathroom kind of messy. If I were a man and I was in love with a woman, and it was certain things that, that wasn't always done. I just be like, look, baby, I love you. I'm just gonna hire us a maid, let them clean it up while we make love. But see, a lot of these men, they're stuck on judgment. They're stuck on judgment. And so women too, but men mainly. And so that's where those obstacles are coming from when it comes to men. And so a lot of y'all are playing victim. Oh, he ain't paid no child support. And you supposed to make it even if he don't pay no child support. Well, how am I gonna make it? Well, you better figure it out. Perhaps you need some spiritual enlightenment. Perhaps you need some spiritual enlightenment. Okay. Hell, I had a client that cheated me out of probably about 70 grand is what she owed me for that lotto winning. You think I'm sitting around playing victim about it? I made 70 grand anyway. I made more than that year. So am I gonna sit around and cry about it? And people be like, well, I could have had more. Chill out. See when you allow somebody that owes you money, if somebody borrows money or takes money from you and you sit there and you play victim and you cry victim and you constantly obsessing and thinking about the money that they owe you, then guess what? You're not going to be able to manifest no money because now that person has power over you. So, a lot of y'all women, especially, you can't complain about somebody having a negative power over you when you allow them to have that negative power over you, and you still going to be complaining 10, 20 years from now. You just going to die complaining instead of taking the initiative and grabbing the bull by the horns and taking off with your life. And yeah, we know that sometimes they send spiritual demons that may try to stop you. If the demon is beating down on you, then you just gotta banish it. That's why they don't like witches. But a lot of people love witches. All my clients, I have a lot of clients. They love witches. They love witches. And the reason why is because, well, hell, it just, and that's because, and it just, because sometimes you can't remove that stuff from yourself and nobody's judging you because of that. But when you just decide, oh, I'm just going to give up. Hey, Pam. Hey. Yes. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get up. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to get myself up from here because I ain't even left my bedroom yet. Okay. So imagine what I'm going to manifest and accomplish when I leave this bedroom today. I'm about to go out there and pour some water in the fountains and stuff, fill the fountains up. Um, I gotta order the birds some bird feed because they was out there complaining yesterday. They was complaining about the bird feeder being empty. They literally was fussing at me. The birds was. I'm not joking with y'all. Like, because they got kind of used to that fresh food with all them sunflower seeds in it and all kind of dried corn and stuff. They was loving that. I ran out. I gotta buy like a big thing. And so the birds are like my animals, like the wild birds outside. That fulfills my need to connect with the animal kingdom or nature is the wild birds and squirrels that I feed. And so I'm gonna get a big 10, 20 bag of bird feed. Okay. So, anyway, I'll be back to talk about the golden rule club that we're gonna do, or not club, golden rule. It's not a club. Basically, I'll come back and explain it, but a lot of people need it because a lot of people have lost their way and they're depressed and they're just, oh my God, that's like the ultimate depression when you feel the need to turn on your camera and attack folk, or you feel the need to turn on your camera and, tell folks all kind of negative stuff. And see, my mind is already transmuting it. My mind is already transmuting it. As soon as you say anything negative to me, my mind is instantly transmuting that energy. When somebody tells me I'm gonna kill you, it's like death, kill. Oh, so that means that a door is opening. That means that there's a shift that's happening. And then I go, thank you, spirit, thank you. But some people can't do that. They be like, oh, this person is man. You better let that uplift you. You better uplift yourself. I mean, people are not gonna uplift you per se. You gotta uplift yourself, but that their intent is to get you down because they down, but are you gonna let them keep you down? Okay. All right, y'all. I'm out.